A case of Kate copped it. Well, quite frankly, as ever, let me explain. Morning, how are you? Lovely to see you as ever today, and thank you for taking the time out to join me. Welcome, one and all brand new subscribers. Now, you have to do this. Yes, we're not. Oh, yes, sadly. We'll have a wave to each other. Let's keep everybody sane in this madcap world, because quite frankly, if you think about it, over the last few hours now, it's been inexplicable, hasn't it, when you think about it. Mothering Sunday started off over here in the United Kingdom as a nice celebratory day. For the very first time, we were treated to a wonderful picture of the Princess of Wales alongside her three beautiful children, Prince Louis, Princess Charlotte, and of course Prince George, heading up, I noticed, at the very back, if you think about it. What's fascinating about this picture, though, it's really created something of an internet storm, and everybody who watches this show knows the story behind that particular internet storm. But what's the true story about what happened after? Let me explain. You see, what happens really is this. Over at Kensington Palace, they have a very young communications team. Not knocking them at all, but when you deal with them on a very much daily basis, they're kind of shocked as to how things are in the real world. Sometimes, dare I say, it's their very first job, literally from leaving college. They don't know how the media works, the trickery, and all of that sort of stuff that the mainstream media will undertake in order to try and force a particular story out. Now, as we all know, the Princess of Wales has been, there's no two ways about it, bullied into submission, basically for people trying to force her to talk about what's been wrong with her. And we've said on this channel, we don't, agree with that in any shape or form. But this particular image manipulation, which is what's been cited over here, well, is Catherine really to blame? As ever, I can tell you that there's a little bit of, shall we say, someone taking the blame on behalf of some of the younger generation. Now, I don't know about you, but if you are in the public eye, and I will admit to this, if somebody presents you with a picture, an image, you want it to look the very best that it can possibly be. Not like this picture today. They might remove bags, wrinkles, they might make it look a little bit more tanned, a little bit fresher. Photoshop is king. Everybody uses it, every celebrity uses it. Barbara Walters swore by it from The View, and she was the very first person that showed me the trickery that could be done literally on live camera. I'll tell you about that one day. What's fascinating though about this particular image is it's created so much media interest for all the wrong reasons. Now, what I would tell you is this. Catherine has very wholeheartedly said it was her mistake. I've been told that Catherine is not an expert on Photoshop, wouldn't really know how to do this, but of course doesn't want anybody else to take the blame. And as I've said, when you think about it, there's a lady who's recovering from a very serious amount of surgery. What's so wrong with having a few mishaps? Is it truly the end of the world? And more importantly, Catherine is fit, well, thriving, and hopefully recuperating back to full health, where we should be seeing her in the not too distant future. What a furor over a very simple picture, and we all know who possibly is behind stoking that fire, do we not? I'd love to know whether you think this is a storm at all in a teacup, or should it just simply be forgotten? And did you enjoy the picture initially without all the negative background? Do like and share and let me know. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.